What's up? What's pop locking YouTube? It's your boy Deep Side-By. You already know who it be, the Universal Gamer. And inside this Universal Gamers update number 2, I'll be talking to you guys about a couple of things, a couple of spicy topics I want to talk to you guys about inside this gaming update. Now, first off, I want to talk about this one kid that showed me his Dead Space stuff. I won't just call you one kid. Actually, I'm going to look at his gamer tag or whatever because I respect him, you know. He didn't come at me crazy, so I want to call him this one kid. Let me see where he's at. Where is he? Infiltrator N7 or Infiltron or Torn. I think it's Infiltrator N7. And yeah, I'm not gonna really tell you his gamer tag specifically. I don't want you guys sending him any hate messages. But anyways, me and him finally called each other online. He showed me his Dead Space stuff because you know I'm a hardcore Dead Space fan. I'm recognized as the #1 Dead Space fan, not just in San Diego, not just in California, but like, you know, a lot of people just from YouTube know me as the #1 Dead Space fan. EA met me personally. I just chat with a couple of them folks, or them guys, and man, I didn't think nobody was gonna be able to, you know, give me a challenge of knocking down me from first place to second place. But this kid, he got on his Connect and showed off some shit, YouTube. I'm kind of embarrassed, not embarrassed. I'm kind of freaking jealous a little bit. You know, he had put it like this. He had way more Dead Space stuff than your boy Deep Side-By. What can I say? I'm not a hater. You know, I gotta put it out there. And I recorded 2.5 videos of him showing off his stuff, and I'm not gonna post it yet because I gotta have his permission to post it. I don't want to, you know, I respect his wishes, but you know, even if he don't want me to post it, I might post it a little bit. I don't see why he wouldn't want me to post it. He told me he don't want me to post it because he don't want my fans flaming him and talking down on him. I said, ain't nobody gonna do that. I mean, how they gonna talk about this stuff? This dude got the freaking hardcover Dead Space 2 book signed by like 1 million people from EA, and it's number 37. I mean, no, number 35 of like 10,000 or 100,000. Excuse me, I kind of choked up right there. 100,000 or something like that. So I was like, wow, that's what kind of hit me right there. I mean, he had a lot of other stuff. 90% of his stuff was signed, and he had so much stuff. It's not even funny. And you know, the only thing, like he said, the only thing I have on him is that my stuff, some of my stuff was given to me personally. Some stuff that I got is not like stuff that's sold at stores. Like you can't just go to a store and say, okay, I want to buy this Dead Space 2, you know, 5'1.5" poster or whatever, or this Dead Space 2 standee poster. Yeah, ask me the famous question that a lot of people ask me, where did I get that standee poster? You know, how did I get it? Yeah, I mean, it's hard to find this poster, you know. It was given to game crazies and GameStops and stuff, and after they get done with it, they recycle it or throw it away or give it back to the company. Mine was given to me because people knew I was a hardcore Dead Space fan. But anyways, yeah, so he got a lot of signed stuff, but the difference between his signed stuff and my only like 2 things I got signed is that I got my stuff signed in person or whatever. He got all his stuff from eBay or whatever, which I'm surprised. I mean, I asked him how much he got his stuff for. He didn't want to respond. He just told me to check out his eBay account. So I respect his wishes. The boy got a gang of shit. So, I mean, I don't know, yo. Man. But anyways, on to the next topic before I run out of time. I want to talk about these shitty-ass release dates for this year for gaming. Basically, us, the gamers, been left high and dry this summer. There's no good AAA titles that came out this summer. Let me say, I can name like a couple of AAA titles that came out this summer. Zelda, Ocarina of Time, you know, but that's on the 3DS, and that's a remastered game. That game already been out. Let me see. Duke Nukem was supposed to be a AAA title. That was a disappointment. Alice, the remake of the old game on PC, that was a disappointment. Not really a disappointment, but it's kind of wasn't there. Operation Flashpoint Red River, it's kind of iffy to a lot of reviewers. I haven't played it yet. I kind of see what they're saying when I'm looking at the screenshots and the gameplay. I'm trying to go on to let me see, IGN website real fast. And then after that, as far as what's coming up next is Gears of War 3. That's for the 360 only though. And then after that, the next game up, I gotta look on this website real fast. But everything is coming out December 31st and December 30th, anywhere between October 20th to December through December 31st. And it's kind of bullshit. Those are all the AAA titles. Skyrim is coming out October, somewhere around that time. Uncharted 3, November 2nd, I think. Modern Warfare 2 or 3. My bad. November. Battlefield 3. That's in October 27th or 25th, something like that. And it's crazy. Like all these games, and then the NGP is supposed to be coming out December 31st. I went through IGN's website and looked at so many release dates for games, and they're all like take 3DS for example. All the 3DS games, Super Mario, the new Super Mario, December 31st. Luigi Mansion 2, December 31st. The new Resident Evil, December 31st. The new Ghost Recon, December 31st. Also for the console, also like a lot of games are in December. And I understand the holiday season, everybody trying to sell their games in the holiday season. You got to understand this. You can't leave us high and dry. It's kind of like having sex, you know. You bust a nut at the end. Yes, you want to have the good stuff at the end, you know, where you just bam, bust a nut. You had a good explosion at the end. But at the same time, in the midst of intercourse, you don't want to just sit there and not feel anything until the end. I want to feel something while I'm making my way to the big explosion. You understand what I'm saying? So us the gamers don't feel like that. We have dashboard syndrome. You know, me and my friends be having dashboard syndrome. We get on the Xbox Live or on PSN or whatever, and you sit there and you look through your games, you flip through your games like 100 times. You can't find nothing to watch or nothing to play. I mean, because you're dried out. I mean, the games you done played is dried out. You done played some games that's great to death, and you just have dashboard syndrome where you sit there in the Xbox Live party or PSN chat and you sit there. And you're just sitting there looking at the screen for hours or dozens and dozens of minutes, and it's just crazy. Nothing to play. And then the games that are coming out August, September, there's some good games coming out in September, but that's the end of summer. What about these kids that have summer jobs and want to play some cool games with their friends and stuff over the summer? They don't have the chance of doing that because everything's coming out in late August. A couple are coming out early August or mid-August, and then beginning of September, towards where school is about to start. I mean, after my birthday month, August, that's when summer's pretty much over. Why would a kid want to fucking play a game when it's almost time for them to go back to school? That makes no sense. Why would people want to buy a game December 31st when that's New Year's Eve? What kind of no-life person be working at GameStop on New Year's Eve instead of partying or having fun or relaxing or whatever? December 31st, what kind of release date is that? Let me pro tip, you know, I had to learn this the hard way. Whenever a game says December 31st, that means it's coming out next year in February or March. Mark my words, because I had to learn that the hard way. I was waiting for a game to come out so bad, I was so happy, and it was like November 25th, and then it got pushed back to March or whatever, so I'm like, whatever. So I'm glad that some games did get pushed back to next year on purpose because the big squeeze, there's so many games in the 3-month period of time that it's just too much. I mean, I already know for a fact I want to pick up Battlefield 3, I want to pick up Modern Warfare 3, and I got to pick up Uncharted 3. You know, I choose Uncharted over every game made, you know, except for Half-Life Episode 3 or Half-Life 3 Episode 1 or whatever. But, you know, my predictions is that that's getting shown next year at E3. So, you know, if it doesn't get shown next year at E3, fuck Valve. I don't care about Valve no more for the rest of my life. Seriously. But, yeah. So, with that said, also, let's see what, Skyrim. That's coming out this year. I hope they get pushed back to next year. I want to play that so bad, but it's so much shit coming out. If people like me and you pick up 3 games, how much is 3 games? $180 if you know your math. Without the tax, and then tax $190, you might as well say $200 just for 3 games. And then it's going to force you to trade some stuff in and pick up Skyrim or pick up some other epic stuff that's coming out at the end of this year. And then the NGP, if that come out the end of this year, which I hope it don't. I hope it don't. Even though I want it real bad, but I hope it don't come out because it's so much stuff. Then games are not going to sell. So that's why Battlefield and Modern Warfare 3 is having a battle, because they know if somebody buy one shooter, they're not going to buy the other shooter just because they don't have the dineros. That's all it is about money. They don't have the money to dish out another 60 bones. All these games are $60 a pop, and that's a lot of money. But let me see how much time I got. I'm only at 9 minutes and 33 seconds. I'm doing good, baby, yeah. But anyway, like I said, the kid got a lot of Dead Space stuff. I can't get over that. Like, I'm feeling depressed. It's like, no, I'm not feeling depressed, but he got a lot of shit, you know. And hopefully he don't mind me posting his videos on YouTube. I want you guys to check them out. I'm going to name them Dead Space Epic Collection. I'm going to name it that. And Yeah, I'm not gonna hate. I'm not a hater. I've never been a hater. You know, even if it's something I like or whatever, and somebody got more than what I got that I like, that I love, and I'm #1 fan of it, I don't care. I mean, I care. I want to see it because it's cool, but I'm not gonna hate on you and say, "Oh, fuck you," whatever. We didn't have no little argument or anything. I mean, he's a kid, and I'm older than him. What does that look like? Even if we was the same age, I wouldn't argue with over a game. You know, he showed off some cool ass shit. He backed his talk up. He's the only one. Like I told him, there's a lot of people that get on YouTube, and I'm not popular on YouTube. I'm fairly popular, a little bit popular enough to get a shitload of messages in my inbox, whether it's subscribers, friend invites, bad messages, good messages. I get a decent amount every single day. And I get a lot of shit talkers. I ignore a lot of them. And he's the first one to ever. And he didn't really talk shit. He just said he got more Dead Space stuff than me or whatever. And that was that. And ever since then, we've been trying to figure out a way so I can see his stuff. He was talking about what stuff he has and stuff like that. So, you know, it's pretty cool to see his stuff. 90% of the stuff is signed, like I said. Probably worth hellified money. It makes me want to get my stuff signed. And the reason why I don't have, I mean, I can buy all that stuff if I want to. I can have a gang of shit, you know. But the thing is, I mean, I already got a lot of gaming stuff. You see stuff behind me. I don't even got stuff that's on display. Got stuff inside boxes, on the shelves and stuff. I don't got room to be collecting. I had to slow down on my collection of like Dead Space stuff and other games I collected a lot of stuff on because I run out of room or whatever. And the sentimental stuff, like this Standee poster and that big ass long, like almost 6 foot long poster by 3 foot, those are like my main things I wouldn't trade for nothing. Even if he did trade me half of his signed stuff for that or for my long poster, I wouldn't trade it because those are stuff that you can't buy off eBay unless people like me sell it. So I'm glad to have that. But with that said, let me see, is there anything in the gaming industry else I want to talk about? So I want you guys to list down below, whoever's watching this, whether you know me or not. I just want to be very curious. If you had about roughly around $300, $250, and you had a chance to only pick up 4 games this year that's coming out in either September, October, November, December, any of those AAA titles and AA titles, what 4 games would you pick up? And that is a hard decision because there's like 10 or 12 AAA, AA titles that's coming out at the end of this year. So let me know down below. I just want to compare and just look at where people are going for and stuff like that. So with that said, it's been your boy Noob Saibot, the Universal Gamer. I'm always universal on every single console or whatever, and that's how I do my thing. Probably not every single console, but you know what I'm saying. But with that said, I'm out. Peace out. Oh yeah, something else I want to talk about. Oh yeah, so when I get my movie editor up and going and underway and get my soft boxes and stuff around me and get everything underway, I'm going to start my podcast with my boy Far Cry. Me and him are going to be the host. I'm not going to be the head host. We're going to be both going to be the head hosts. And also I'll be making my own little intro. So if some of you guys make music and stuff, want to make my own little intro, no Universal Gamer update number 2 or number 3, like the words fly up to the screen, douche, and shit like that, and the music play, and it shows like a little bit of gameplay that I'll be doing, stuff like that, you know. So we can probably work on something together. And you know, I mentioned your name, don't worry about nothing. But I probably got some people that want to do some stuff anyways as far as music. My boy Far Cry do a lot of music stuff and make music for games and stuff like that. Not like for money, not like in the gaming industry, but you know, for fun. And so I'm getting ready to kick this shit up, get this stuff underway and get it actually going and be Fred and famous on YouTube like Fred and Ted and Zed and Led. It's like, nah, but yeah, so with that said, I got work to do right now and I'm about to be out. Peace. And been your boy Noob.